Hey, so you know how I sculpted Balerion out of air dry clay, and then it cracked, and then I had to make a plan to fix it, so that my efforts won't go to waste, like most aspects I struggle with? Well, it's time for part 2 of that whole endeavor, which is the painting. So off camera, I covered the whole thing in wood glue. This will give it a bit of extra strength and keep all of the little spines together without them falling off. So before I can start painting it, I need to hollow out the neck part, just to get all of that styrofoam out. This is going to take a while. There was quite a lot of styrofoam that came out of this neck, and I kinda had to use a Swiss Army knife just to carve it out. It was quite stuck in there. But now that it's all hollowed out and ready to go, I found this old piece of backing board and I just cut it into a little square. And this we're going to use as a back plate to support the dragon head. And I'm just going to trace around the neck here and cut it out later. Alright, so after cutting it out, you can see that there's a hole, and I'm just going to use epoxy and wood glue again just to glue the head to the board. The reason why I'm cutting a hole at the back is because I kind of want to turn it into an incense burner, because I just find it would look so cool if you just see the smoke coming through from the dragon's mouth and seeping down. I added some little bricks off camera onto the background just to give it a bit more character, so it's not just a plain flat background. And I kind of tempted to make it look like the dragon is pushing through a castle wall or something like that, and just see these bricks falling. I hope it looks okay, but we'll see. Alright, so I think that looks good so far. Everything is glued and everything is ready. So now it is finally time to paint. And starting off, I'm going to use a black paint just as a primer, as the base color. Alright, so after I paint everything black, I'm going to paint the inside of the mouth like a dark red color. I just need to be careful because I don't want to mess paint onto the teeth. So here I'm just going to use an old paintbrush to dry brush some cream colored paint onto the dragon and the bricks. This will bring out all of those nice textures and details. Alright, so that should do it. Now I'm just going to use some yellow ochre and brush it onto all of the horns and spines. I'm also adding a bit of brown onto the rocks. I'm also going to add some scars here and there onto the face. Okay, so past this point, I am just going to add details here and there. So just to make everything a bit more realistic in the way I like it. But I won't explain everything as it is a lot to take in and a lot to explain. So I hope you enjoy the painting process. So after everything is painted, I'm just going to add some glossiness to the mouth and the eyes. Alright, I think I'm happy with it. If you haven't watched my previous video on how I sculpted Balerion, I really hope that you do, and thank you for watching.